Hello, this is the presentation segment for my Unreal Engine showreel for the Introduction to Real-Time 3D module. I was inspired by the Star Wars Jedi Survivor and Fallen Order games because they have a lot of landing sequences and they're also made in Unreal Engine. So I thought I could take some inspiration from that in terms of the landscape and kind of like what sort of plant life there was. So I put it in like a deserty landscape, but still with quite a lot of trees and foliage. And I took inspiration from the camera angles for the shot of the ship landing because I found it well set up. I also took more inspiration from Star Wars. I also, in the actual space scene, I made like a hyperspace tunnel that made it seem like it was shooting through space. Like in the Star Wars films, I did that by enlarging the already created thruster asset, which is made through a combination of different maps and is influenced by the time node. So I just upped the speed on that to get a hyperspace look without it being too dizzying, because that's what I found when I put it too fast. I did foliage and landscape painting using assets from the Infinity Blade Grassland pack as well as some assets from Quixel Bridge. So I added some rocks and some carts and etc. And I did that in combination with landscape painting where I flattened out an area for the landing scene. And yeah, I used that all on a height map. I used transform keyframes for the animations for both the camera and the actual ship itself. I attempted some blueprint animation as well for the actual landing sequence, and yeah, I managed to get the ship swooping in like a curved path, and yeah, change the camera's rotation. And then for the planet scene, I enlarged a sky atmosphere, and then I added a massive sphere and put the textures on the sphere, as well as then setting up the cloud map using a normal node to add some definition to the clouds, and then I changed the opacity with the opacity mask so the planet below could still be seen underneath. And then I used the texture for the star map that created the space look, and yeah.